Hi, welcome to my channel. Namaste. This is Vrishali Nelegaonkar, your occultist, spiritual healer, and a writer. This channel is dedicated to mind spirit healings. I am a founder of You24healings Energy Cafe, which is in Pune. We are focused on astrology, numerology, tarot, oracle, chakra balancing, and emotional healing and spiritual lifestyle programs for individuals and corporates. So today is a special video on Venus transit in Aries, and I'll be talking about this from the ascendant perspective. This transit is going to happening this transit will be happening on 29th February. So let's begin the discussion for each zodiac sign, and I'm also going to use Rider-Waite tarot cards and the Archangel gemstone and guardian angel cards to get messages from the angels for this reading to each and every zodiac sign. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and also like, subscribe, and share. It will help us a lot. It will support our work, and keep in touch with us. Okay, so since I said that this is going to be a reading which is based on astrology and tarot, so I'll be combining both of the modalities to speak about the transit influences on each of the zodiac signs, right? So beginning with Aries, this transit is happening in the first house, right? So Aries, the planet of beauty, love, life, laughter, is coming in your first house. So this is opening a lot of opportunities for you in areas like love, relationships, your friendships. Also, this is also an indicator to take care of your health of lower body, reproductive organs. So keep a check, go for tests, do your medical test and get the reports and show to your doctor. It's good to keep your health in check. You can use colors like pinks, whites to add the beauty to your personality, which is getting magnetized, and you will feel that you are tuning into more softer side and more feminine side of your energy. Let me take a message from the cards, what they have to say about this transit for you. Okay, right. Wow, this is amazing. I have moon card. This was in reverse position, so I'm just holding it straight so that you all can view it better. So this card talks a lot about the feminine energy, which I just mentioned. So you're not, since it was in a reverse position, so it indicates that you may not completely be using your feminine side, and that is the message from the cards, that you should tune into your feminine energy. And if you have a friend, a close friend whom you are talking and thinking about committing to that friend, I think this is the right time, because the conversation timing is opened up, and also opportunities. So a true Arian nature is like they may not accept things very easily. So if you're getting any opportunities where you could expand your business, or maybe if you are married and you have a partner and she talks about expanding her business into anything which is related to feminine products and services, so do accept that, and that will help you to be in best of your energies. I think that's for Aries. And let me take a message from the angels for you. All right. Okay, what a coincidence. I just said Arian and then there's an Archangel Ariel here. Now, this talks to me saying that you need to tune into the crystal called Red Tiger's Eye. This is how it looks. Okay. And the message is, do you need some motivation? Do you find your mind wandering when you are trying to stay focused? If so, you need to find your passion and begin experiencing the rewards that come with living it. Do what you love. Prosperity is yours, but you must take action. Yeah. And the message is, I'm passionately persistent. This is what you have to affirm to yourself. I have the courage and self-confidence to create my world. It's easy for me to take actions and move forward in life with joy and enthusiasm. Okay, so I think overall a good transit for Aries sign, and I think you should make the best of this transit. Okay, moving on to Taurus. Taurus, this transit is happening in your 12th house. So 12th house represents your heavy expenditures, foreign journeys, foreign travels. This could be short term or this could be long term, depending upon the other planetary combinations as well. So if you were looking forward for a permanent stay abroad, and I think this is clicking for you, then you should consider it. Or if at all you have got a proposal to settle abroad with your spouse, also it's a good choice. The expenses will be high. In a way, this also could relate to some losses to your previous investments or monies where you have invested. So a good chance is that you'll have to look into the details and not just accept things the way they are. And also you will be getting a lot of downloads from the higher self, your higher self, and that will be more of feminine in nature. So that will teach you how to tune into your feminine side, and so the divine feminine energies will be activated in you. As this year, most of the time Venus is freely flowing through each sign, so we will feel the Venus energies quite high. Let me take a tarot card message for you, Taurus. And yeah, I think I'll be preparing another video when Venus comes in Taurus, and it's a long transit actually. So yeah, let me tell you your tarot card message. Wow, interesting. It's matching to what I'm saying. Here, look at your cards. We have an Ace of Pentacles, we have Strength in reverse, and then we have Four of Wands in reverse. So what this represents to me is that firstly, yeah, you are looking at buying or renovating or doing something to do with your properties, investments, house, old structure, renovation, works, something. But I think it might go over budget. So need to plan your budgets well and stay into the set budgets, otherwise it will get into heavy expenditures. Think if it is really required, if it's a must, then do it. It could be any luxury expenses as well. You might just spend on a luxury tour or a vehicle which is not really required for your daily life. So you have to think about it, whether it's like really worth it. Let me take the message from the angels for you. And wow, I have got the card very fast. Okay, so this is amazing, right? What it says is that you're going to tune into the energies of watermelon tourmaline. It's a very beautiful crystals. Okay, since I love crystals myself, I really advise you to work with the energy of this crystal. And the card says, are you looking for romance? Do you need more attention and affection? It's time to nurture yourself and treat yourself the way you want others to treat you. This is a good time to rev up with your self-acceptance and increase your willingness to allow more love into your life. Okay, my heart, this is the affirmation message. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. This is very important. I transform the world around me through focusing my energy and intentions on divine love. Every word I say and every thought I think travel on the frequency of love. Isn't it a beautiful message, right? So I'll show you the card once again. This is how it looks, watermelon tourmaline, and I'm sure you will see the luck with it. Okay, in fact, even now I'm sitting with some rose quartz. I just love rose quartz. They have like beautiful energies associated with it. You can even try buying a rose quartz ball or a rose quartz tower, pencil tower, maybe tumble stones, and it just sits well in your bag or at your work desk, wherever you want. So I think it's going to be good for you if you're tuning into the energy. Yeah, use a lot of pinks and whites. I'm telling all Zodiacs, and also green. That will tune up the energies. Okay, now moving on to Gemini. Gemini, this transit is happening in your 11th house, okay, which represents more or less your relationships with your higher officials, your friends, your monetary benefits, your monetary life, your materialistic life. And since this planet gels well with your own sign owner, which is Mercury, I think this transit is going to provide good results for you, help and a better understanding. You may emotionally connect well with your senior officials, and that is the reason you will intuitively understand what they want you to work upon, so that will in way help you to perform your work better. And since if you were emotionally feeling detached because of the previous Venus placement, which was in Pisces earlier, in case you have certain planetary positions, then this transit will ease out the pressure. You will feel a little softer and you'll be happy. It's time to receive. You will receive gifts. Maybe you will be ending up buying a lot of perfumes, or you might go dining. You might enroll for free classes, or free trips, or something free is definitely on the cards for you. And I think this is going to be a very pleasuresome time, and it's going to be good, definitely. The tarot message for you is that avoid conflicts. Okay, it's not always necessary to be the me factor every time. Sometimes we have to see things from the other's perspective as well. That helps us to be matured and increase our learning and understanding. So rather than always being an active speaker, I think the time is calling out to be an active listener. Do everything that you want to do with full of energy and without any self-doubt. So stop thinking too much into any negativism if you may have. And also, like I said, that lots of offers coming on it, so think wisely which offer you want to accept. And shouldn't be like you're accepting each and everything which may not be good for your health. So especially if you're getting a lot of sweets, then keep a check on your sugars. Yeah, okay, so let me take an angel message for you. Wow, and I have such a brilliant message here, right? This is a Herkimer diamond. That's the crystal. I know it's difficult to get hold of this one, but yeah, that's the crystal that the angels are directing the energies at. And I'll just read out the message for you. Are you able to recall your dreams? So dreams, if you are getting your dreams from your higher self, I think you should be able to recall that, so that you can put the energies much into the effect. Dreams can be your internal psychologist and spiritual advisor. Take the time before going to sleep to form the intentions to remember your dreams. Record them when you awaken and use them for contemplation. Dreams are powerful tools for self-healing, personal awareness, and spiritual growth. Isn't it true? The message from Angel Gabriel is, my dreams are filled with ideas and inspirations. I awaken with a clear memory of my dreams and easily interpret them. The insights I receive from my dreams bring clarity and understanding to my life. What I'm getting here is right now that maybe you will also be getting higher self downloads to maybe pick on something which will be valuable to you in your future. It could be, suppose you're invested in a share market, you might get some downloads like to invest in a certain stock, or to invest in a certain commodity or something like that. So take that intuitions, and it could be a lottery blessing as well. So you're getting the downloads to increase your income and benefits. And I think that's the message the angels are trying to say, that you should rely on your own intuitions and it will help you. Okay, I hope you like this reading and it is helpful for you. Also share it with your loved one. They might also find it beneficial. Since I'm talking from the ascendant perspective, this is irrespective of your moon sign. This is again based on Vedic astrology only, but this is based on your ascendant sign. Okay, now let me move towards Cancer. Cancer, this transit is happening in your 10th house. Okay, now 10th house rules our karmas, our duties, our work, our secondary incomes, and also work related responsibilities, travel, other source of income like security, all things associated with it. Okay, now let's say if you have a good Venus in your birth chart, and if it's placed here, then amazing, the Venus will be coming back to its birthplace position. If at all you're having a Venus which is weak, debilitated sign, generally I don't like talking about being weak or debilitated. I think we can just call it as the energy is low, because I really avoid the negative words in the astrology, because that's not really what I'm I don't like to perceive it that way. So what I would like to put it in another way is that if at all, if you feel that the energies of this transit is working hard upon you, then you need to do some Venus related remedies. To get higher results, I think you should do the Vaibhav Lakshmi Mata Vrat. This is very helpful. Use colors like whites, pinks, oranges, peach color. This even you can use mauves, and you can use off-white color. That will be very helpful. I think you are going to learn something new at your work, some new opportunity to explore your functions, your daily functions, your duties. It could be promotions, and again maybe they might give you some more challenging tasks to justify how you're able to do your work well. And again, the more you tune into your feminine side, the more you will be able to execute the better and the best out of you. I hope that helps. Let me take a message from my cards for you, and I hope that resonates. All right. Okay, amazing. This is nice. So look at these cards. We have a reversed Queen of Cups, we have a Temperance, and we have Seven of Swords reversed. So what this indicates to me is that you stop thinking too much about your past, like maybe too much thinking, overthinking should be avoided, and think of balancing. If some things have gone wrong at work, then think of balancing those, except if it was your fault, accept that and try to ease out the situation. And if you have a boss or a co-worker which is like really troublesome or might get into troublesome area in your life, so just avoid. I think that's the best thing I can guide you all about, because why do honestly put our brains too much into hard work when we're not get anything out of it, right? So that is the message. Let me take an angel's message for you. Okay, right. Okay, I have amazing crystal for you. Just look at this. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I'll tell you what is it. This is magenta dyed agate. It's called pink agate in India. If you have a crystal shop nearby you and if you can get hold of it, it's going to be really very nice for you. Are you seeking unconditional love? Do you really want others to demonstrate the love they have for you? Show your love for others and know you are well loved by many. Allow love, be receptacle for all that is love. Love is your natural state. So this is Angel Zadkiel. I am love. I align my consciousness with gentleness, compassion, goodwill towards all. I am compassionate and kind. I am aligned with the healing powers of inner peace and kindness. I am able to help others by vibrating love through my presence, my words, and my actions. How beautiful these words are, right? So if you have resonated, please hit like, subscribe my channel, tune into my videos whenever I upload them, and try to be loving and happy during this transit at your work, and that will gain you more of accolades. That's what I feel. Okay, all right, so let me move to the next zodiac, which is Leo. Okay, so my dear Leo, this is happening in your 9th house, and this is all about those long-term journeys which you were like really planning to take from a long time, and now they are going to come into fruition. So you will be like going for a journey somewhere, or this could be an inner journey as well. If you're not like physically going to certain place or a certain destination, this is a time period in your life where you're opening up to your inner journey, to your inner self, to know your inner soul, because we all change with due course of time. We are not the same person the same day. We keep changing on daily basis in terms of our understanding, our lifestyle, our circumstances, our experiences, the people whom we are surrounded with. So you might find that your circle is changing, your circle might get more affluent, or you might have a lot of female circle growing around you, and who will be learned. Okay, so suddenly if you had a circle which were not that matured, okay, but now you will be having mature people walking into your life, and they'll be guiding you. You could be associated with healers. You might learn something into healing and spirituality and occult. You might visit religious places, certain traditions which kept you from or stopped you from your inner growing. and healing your inner self. So the time has come that you will be looking forward to heal those areas of your life. That's what I strongly feel for Leo, and that was from astrology point of view. And okay, and the message from the cards for you. Okay, great. Okay, this is Ace of Cups, and we have this King of Swords. I think this was reversed. No, there is. Okay, and then we have Seven of Pentacles. Okay, now what this strongly suggests to me is like one, if at all, if some investment has really kept you waiting for the returns to come, I think it's time that you take action on it. Either discard it or sell it, or move out of it and move towards more vibrations of love. This is a strong message. So if it's like killing you with so much stress and you're not able to really enjoy the benefits of it, then I think you should go ahead and put it as an offering in the universe, so that the cycle moves on and it is for the benefit for somebody else. One is that aspect. Second aspect is that your father or your paternal side relatives, or maybe your father-in-law, so there is something that you might disagree very strongly about certain opinions, monies or something like that, and this shows like disagreement on certain level. But I think you should just listen to your inner voice and what your mind and your heart says and your intuition says, because end of the day what you feel is more important than anybody's judgment upon you, right? So see, and if there is some decision that has been called out for you to take by universe, then I think you should go ahead and take it. All right. Okay, I have this amazing ruby crystal for you. This is an angel message. Do you need to add a little pizzazz in your life? Have you been feeling tired lately? It's time to take steps to improve your endurance and overall health. Get your energy centers recharged and renew your passion for a vibrant living. Like I said, focus on yourself, your happiness, your inner happiness. The angel message from Angel Ariel: vital life force flows vibrantly through me. I'm strong and healthy. I'm grateful for my energetic passion for life. I'm self-motivated to be productive, and I'm abundant and I'm safe. A very powerful message for you. Okay, so moving forward to Virgo. Virgo, this transit is going to happen in your 8th house, if I'm correct. Yes, 8th house. Okay. I think there are a lot of lessons for you. Okay. Now, lessons in terms of your rights, your social status, your life, like your overall life. It's going to help you understand what really you want out of life. Okay, if you have not really considered, because since you are such a giver, you always give, and you don't want to really look at receiving. But now this time it will teach you what you really want to receive. Okay, because keeping some things to ourselves in terms of the materialistic pleasures is also important to live your life. We can't completely give away things every time. So this is about receiving your ancestral properties, your rights on the properties, your monetary income associated with these properties. This could also be receiving something from your in-laws side. Please take a check on your health, because if you're feeling that your health is into a bad condition, then please slow down, take enough break, and eat well, rest well, take care of your reproductive organs. If you are a female especially, take care of your organic health and keep a check on that. So overall this transit is little 50-50. It's not so great, but yeah, it's again a life opener things for us. Like, we get to know things which we are really required to know at the right time. So everything is a divine timing, and nothing is like right or wrong. So it's just a lesson of life. Be prepared for it. And yeah, I'm getting a tarot card message. as similar to that. This also could be you want to travel somewhere, or you've just traveled and you're thinking about it, whether that journey was worth a while or that destination which you want to go was worth a while. So there are mixed opinions about it. Then the money part, okay, and also you're feeling a little hopeless. So I think cheer up. Money will be good, even though right now the times could be high, because also Mercury is retrograde for your sign, which is till 9th and 10th of March. So I think hold on, and I can give you some remedies where you can feed some birds on Wednesdays. You can chant the planet Buddh, that is Mercury Bija Mantras. That will help, okay? And keep your communication like simple, flowing, and passive, okay? Do not be agitated, angry, or deliver your speech in a angry tone. That will work otherwise for you. So use your communication very effectively, because that's going to give a long-term effect. This is a different position than Gemini, but because in Virgo this is happening in your 8th house, okay? And I've already mentioned for Gemini it's at the 11th house. So for Gemini it's a slightly better position than Virgo. So that's the main message. And let me take the angel message also for you. Guys, it will be different for every person. Some of you may resonate, some of you may not resonate, so it's completely okay. And I have this brilliant crystal for you to work upon, which is peacock copper. And what it says is, are you in touch with your magnificence? Find ways to bring more joy into your life. Be aware of the source of your emotional challenges and perceived blocks, so that you can release them. It's very important to work on your emotional blockages. Get in touch with your inner radiance, shine your light brightly. I told you this is a tough transit, but nothing is like really so tough. What you could affirm yourself is, my life is dynamic and full of vibrant energy. I am full of vigor, I am authentic, I am loyal, I am confidently showing up my true colors to others. It's a fabulous feeling to be all that I can be. I'm full of life-enhancing joy and goodness. Okay, so be yourself, Virgo. I think that's the main action required, and that will help you a lot. Okay, I think I have given a lot more brief for Virgos, and now I'll move to the next zodiac sign, which is Libra. Libra, this transit is happening in your 7th house. Venus is already your sign ruler, and having this planet in your 7th house in a way is very auspicious, because you are working more, or you will be called upon to work more in healing, loving, creating more beautiful, vibrant, joyous energy with your spouse, with your relationships at home, and also relationships with your business partner, your clients, or your clients, business partners, your spouse, and also your close friends, okay, whom you like really rely upon for a lot of healing and lot of communication and emotional support. Okay, so this it's not much to talk about it, but I think it's just tune into your softer side of the energy and stay balanced. Give some time to improve these relationships, and it'll be good. So let me take a quick tarot card message for y'all. Okay, so I have this Page of Wands, I have Two of Pentacles, and I have a Ten of Cups. Okay, now Ten of Cups have come reversed. Now what this says to me is like a slightly expenditure, according to cards, slightly the expenditure could be on the rise. Some errors in certain documentation. I think you can have it done softly though, aggressive communication should be avoided, and also spending a lot of time with your family, your extended family, relatives, friends. They might need some help, so you will be spending time with them, and I think more or less this will be a good transit. Maybe you will do a lot of financial juggling, a lot of money coming in, a lot of money going out, so have some stability. That's what message I'm getting. Let me also take an angel card message for y'all. Okay, all right, so I have this message, brown agate. Have you been spending time in nature? How does your garden grow? So gardening activities or being close to the nature is a call of the time. Whether you live in a small city, apartment, or an expansive farm, you can always find a way to establish your roots in earth and nature. How true. Use the negative ions of the mountains, sea, air for your overall well-being. And this message is coming from Archangel Thuriel. I am caretaker of the earth. I spend time in nature. This is the affirmation. My connection with fairies is strong. I'm a good gardener, and it's easy to open up myself to allow the lights in. I unlock the secrets of my soul. Very nice message. I think it answers all already. No need to explain it much. And you need to be close to the nature. That'll help you to heal. Maybe a lot of family time to be spent along, maybe traveling outside in parks and gardens, and maybe just taking an outdoor activity, right? That's the message. Now moving on to the next sign, which is Scorpio. So Scorpio, this is happening in the 6th house. Now in this transit, one thing I am getting a download right now is that you might have to go through some health challenges, okay? Because firstly, this is in the sign of Aries, and it's like sitting in your 6th house. So avoid rude communication at work, especially with your female colleagues. And if it applies to you both, even if you're a female or a male, okay? The usual tactics of the Scorpion nature may not work. So effective communication, smooth, easy, and collaborative communication will be more helpful, because we also have a Mercury retrograde, right? And so I think that area you need to work upon. Try to avoid taking more debts, or if you need more finances, think about it whether you really need it. Health wise, take care of water infection, throat infections, maybe digestion issues, bloating issues. So this is a transit where you need to take care of your health. And yeah, I think more or less I've covered it for Scorpio. Let me take a tarot card message for you, Scorpio. Okay, all right, I'm getting a mixed message. Okay, I have this very beautiful card from the deck, which is the star. So irrespective of everything, something positive is going to come up. Okay, it could be at your workplace, it could be with your colleagues, or because of some colleagues' good stars, you will get the credit, and that's definitely going to happen. Okay, and also, you might find just somebody trying to propose you at work, or trying to get your attention, or trying to show their feminine side to you. But yeah, ward off for your over analytical judgment on this. Just go with the flow, see how it is. You never know, sometimes if you're single and you might just meet your spouse there, you never know, right? So that's the message for Scorpio. I hope it resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, it's totally okay, because it's different for every person. And I am getting connected to tell you about this crystal. It's called Elsil Quartz. Okay, now what the message is: are you ready to release blocks? So important. See, for yourself and Mother Earth, do you realize that your own healing helps it helps heal many people on planetary level. Allow the celestial messengers to guide you to be true earth steward and caregiver of the planet. You are messenger of light and well-being. Amazing message. I allow angels to work through me to provide healing for myself and others and the planet. I am a conduit for the divine, and the planetary grids of light are activated with every sacred step I take. Angels light my path. What a beautiful message for you, Scorpio. I like to show you this card once again. If at all it's possible to get hold of this crystal, at least use it during this transit. I think it's a very beautiful crystal, and it will help you to be more attuned to your inner self. Okay. Yeah, so I think we are done with Scorpio. Now I'll move to Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, this transit is happening in the 5th house. That will help you to create a lot of strong connection with your passions, your inner self, with your children. That's if you have kids. And also anything that you love to do, you like to spend more time with yourself doing those activities, or maybe being very creative at work, or you might take up something to study a new direction, like new course. You might plan something like a short-term course, or getting yourself educated with that. It could be language, it could be design, it could be coloring, painting, artwork like mandalas, or crystal jewelry, or just a jewelry or gemstone, or it could be perfume, candle making. The lot of choices and activities, and it could be mostly feminine and divine feminine energy oriented, or more of women oriented. So the women oriented business owners, they will be inclined to upgrade their knowledge more. So that's what I truly feel. And also this could ignite romance in your life. Okay, and new ways or improvement in your romantic life. And yes, the tarot card message also resonates. Okay, you are going to get blessed with some money from your mom. You are gonna sit with a lot of benefits, very helping time for connecting yourself with your inner healing, and joying and joyful and happiness energy. And I also see, like I said, the romance. So romance side, you already have a person, or the person is coming in, or you have still not recognized the person. So this is your partner, your husband, your fiance. So I think this is the message from the cards, and I'm gonna take a angel message as well. Oh, I have been guided to speak about Moldavite for you, and this is an amazing crystal. Actually, it wasn't available on Earth. It came from the outside Earth. Okay, so there's a big story behind it. I think you can Google it and you'll find it out. So let me read out the message, what it says for you. Are you able to think beyond the ordinary? Is your heart open to love and inner peace? Awaken your consciousness and decide you want to see things from the greater perspective. Increase self-knowledge naturally allows for healing your heart, your relationships, and with others, the relationship you have with yourself. You have unlimited potential. That's the transit, what it's saying. So what does the Archangel Raphael says? My consciousness is awake. I'm aware. I feel the limitless nature of life. I believe in unlimited potentials and possibilities. I'm creative and prosperous. I'm fully embrace extraordinary wealth. My heart is opening to give and receiving love. Okay, what a wonderful message. I hope this has resonated somewhere. If it has resonated, then please hit likes, share, subscribe my channel, and stay tuned to more videos from my side. And also share it with your loved one, and I'm sure this is going to help them. Okay, now moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, this transit is happening in your 4th house. So good news on the part, like maybe if your mom's health was bad, then she will be recovering and she will be doing well. Hopefully all the other planets are supporting her. There could be chances of doing more new investments, house renovations, creativity, decorations, upgrading your gardens, and decorating your house with new items, or decor items, home decor. So there's a lot of things happening at that front. Also could be birth in the family, and you could also be having celebrations, marriages, engagements. So all the energy is on that part. Let me take a quick tarot card message. Okay. Okay, so this also resonates to some of you maybe, that if there is a deal that you all are working upon, especially if it is about buying some property or investment or anything which is little away from your house, and if your dad is like doing the transaction, or you have hired somebody to look after your investment, and maybe the returns what you're getting is like not enough, I think it's time you need to look into it and see if you're getting a better deal than that. Like, don't stick with that. You might have a better deal. Okay, so maybe a lot of income from the rental properties has been the same for a couple of months or years, so that could be a time that you need to relook into the agreements of it. Okay, the angel message that I have and the crystal that is showing up is a golden calcite. Okay, do you feel like you're fulfilling your soul purpose? So this is the one who's the listener. This is a direct message for you. Do you know what your strengths are? It's time to become the person you're meant to be. Align yourself with a strong sense of self and actualize with full potential. Live up to your dreams, desires, and contracts, and radiate your excellence. Didn't I say that it's time to look at the contracts? And this message is from Archangel Ariel. It's safe for me to shine my light brightly. I am self-confident. I recognize my self-worth. It's easy for me to set boundaries, and my internal brilliance shines. I have the courage to be all that I can be. So another instinct that I'm getting to tell you all is like, since it spoke about boundaries, it could also be that if you are the wise person, who believes into a lot of calculations of home investments and where the family money goes, I think it's time to speak up about it. If you feel that really things are not going in the direction so far, and you've got the instinct that yes, now I'm going to speak about it, because we have a Mercury retrograde as well, right, in Aquarius, and because of which, if you're feeling like to speak about it, and I think you should speak the truth, and because I see the alignment as like a direct direct trine position. So I think you should speak up and not keep the things inside you. There's no loss in speaking the truth, right? Okay, now moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, this transit is happening in your third house. So already we have a retrograde Mercury in your first house. Okay, and having the transit in your third house will open up to traveling to beautiful destinations, and you could take up a lot of short journeys with your friends and families, and since maybe if the retrograde is hitting you hard, then you would want to escape. You would want to like do a lot of traveling, and that will help you to connect with your inner self. You might also do some passion based journeys, like maybe it's some creative course, or it's something like you want to learn. It could be anything to do with your higher communications. It could be a course into singing, into dancing, into salsa. So there's a lot of adventure associated with it. So something you are going to definitely do during this transit. And I have a different message for you from the tarot card decks, and that is I have reverse of 7 of Cups. So don't get lost in the choosing the opportunity, because you might just feel that the scope is broadened, and then you will get confused, because otherwise I see a tower card over here, okay, and which is not a reverse card. It came in the straight position. So something is going to happen, and it might disrupt your journey. Okay, so plan your journey well. Be careful about your itinerary. And do not rely on unknown people. If you meet up strangers during your journey, don't trust them just like that. So don't be overly adventurous. Like, it's good to be very excited about life all of a sudden or like we have a nature, when things don't go our way, we just like give up, and we like just want to do things just the way we want them to be. So I have this message. The crystal that you need to use during this transit is a clear quartz. Clear quartz is easily available at many places. This is how it looks like. Okay, I have a clear quartz with me. This is one of my favorite crystals as well. So what the message the card is trying to say is, what is it that you don't understand? Are you missing some point? It is time to gain clarity and have a clear picture of what is truly going on within you and around you. Decide that you want to see the bigger picture. Get focused and stay focused. Meditation, contemplation will help you see the greater perspective, okay, with a higher point of view. And the message from Archangel Michael is, I'm clear channel of love and light and well-being. All is well in my life. I have great mental clarity, balanced emotions, and financial abundance. All of my heart's desires are realized now, and the way always evident and effortless. Okay, so this is for you, Aquarius, and I hope this has helped somewhere. If it has helped, then hit like, subscribe my channel, share, and tune in to more videos which I keep uploading. I'm a little slow in uploading videos because I have many things to do, and I find a little less time to upload videos, but I'll try my best. Okay, now I'm moving on to Pisces. Pisces, this is happening in your second house, and this denotes to me about familial relationships, your work, like the first work opportunity, your work, your career, and your spouse, your marital relationships, and this is about, you know, wealth and income, and this is more of abundance energy. So you will feel these things have amplified, and it will help you to connect more with the realities about how you could increase it. And so it's a good transit overall. Let me take a tarot card message also for you all. Okay, all right, so the message is, okay, something, I have this card in reverse, and I have this Nine of Wands also in reverse. So something needs to be, you know, cross-checked. Something needs, and this is mostly to do with your finance. So if there is something that you have not looked into in details, your family, you know, your parents or your spouse or your in-laws or somebody is dealing with some major fear of finance. It's a clear message. So if you are having that intuition that you can put into some action and correct this whole thing, then it will be, you know, you will save a loss. That's what I feel. And it's very important to help your family with your greater knowledge if you are expert in that particular area. A quick message from the angel cards is, you can tune into the energy of black onyx. Are you trying to reach your goal and getting pulled off the course? Maintain your focus, visualize your future, know that you can easily work through the issues and success will be yours. This is the Archangel Michael message. I'm always safe and protected. My business is great success, endures all economic cycles with ease. It's easy for me to remove obstacles from my path, and I'm able to handle challenges. Okay, so like I said, that there's something that is going on, and you know, you are called upon to work with your family regarding this issue which has cropped up. Okay, obviously I'm advising you that you know, the issue shouldn't come, and if it has come and if it's not yet visible, so don't think if it's not visible that means it doesn't exist. Okay, try to check where things are going wrong, if your money, your balance sheets, your accounts, keep it all checked. We also have the tax filing coming up, the income tax filing coming up. So I'm getting a message to say that keep a check on your you know, your CA, the person who files the tax for you in whichever country you are. I think that will definitely help you from losing any money anywhere. And yeah, that's about the whole Venus transit in Aries. I hope you all have resonated, liked my video. I specialize in Vedic Astrology, Numerology, Tarot card, oracles, chakra balancing, emotional healing, and spiritual lifestyle programs. I work with many individuals and corporates to help them with their daily life problems, and we advise, our solutions are based on dharma, mantra, yantra, and karma. So if you would want a personalized reading for me and help you analyze your birth chart, then do get in touch with me on the below contact details. The energy exchange is also mentioned. I think that's for now, and I'll see you soon. Thank you and namaste.